Here's 5 days in Chicago in 3 minutes. After we drop our luggage at a slightly sketchy luggage storage place inside of a shoe shining shop, we went and got a lackluster breakfast, which I already posted my review of, before checking into our Airbnb, which we did not realize was 30 minutes outside of Chicago until a week before our trip. We head back to downtown Chicago and get lunch at River and Roast. This was a weird experience because we sat down and then waited a while to get greeted, and then the server tells us that the kitchen is closed and that it'll be open again in 30 minutes, just to come back 5 minutes later and tell us the kitchen is back open. I don't know. Anyway, it was weird, but we ended up getting our food an hour later. The salmon was good. Definitely not the best salmon I've ever had, but it was a tourist trap. So y'all know I love a rooftop bar, so we hit up a few. The first one was really nice, but it had limited outdoor seating, so we sat inside and got a few drinks. They were really good. The next one we went to was really nice. I didn't get any videos, but I did take these really cute pictures. It ended up storming on us that night and took us like an hour to get back to the Airbnb, but the next morning we went and got breakfast at Wildberry, and this was the breakfast I was looking for the day before. I got the lavender matcha latte and an eggs benedict, and it was delicious. A trip to Chicago is obviously not complete without a trip to Garrett's Popcorn. Gabriel and Jalen had never been to Chicago, so I wanted them to try it, and they loved it. And we touched the bean. I got us lost trying to find the Navy Pier, but we eventually made it. We just chilled around here and people watched until it was time to get dinner. This place doubled as a bowling alley, but we didn't do any bowling. My pasta was really good, but overall this restaurant didn't really stand out to me. The next day was B-Day. We went to this breakfast place near our Airbnb. It was called Sweet Cafe, and I had another amazing eggs benedict, and then we spent the afternoon getting hyped for the concert. I needed as many hours as I could get to make sure I looked good for Beyonce, okay? She was gonna see me from the nosebleeds. I forgot about the clear bag policy and ended up having to hide my purse in a bush, but I got 2 light up bracelets because I sang my favorite Beyonce song for the guy handing them out, so a win is a win. And then Beyonce came out and I almost cried. The next day is the reason why I love TikTok and just social media in general. I have a mutual who lives near Chicago, so we met up for dumplings. I'm not gonna try to say the name of the place, but this is it. After dumplings, we got boba at the place next door, and then we just explored Chinatown. This boba place was so cute, and y'all know I can't get enough of matcha, so of course I got the matcha brown sugar boba. But I am so happy that I reached out to Markoye. We had such a good time exploring Chicago. She was so sweet, which I knew just from following her on TikTok, but it was so good to meet her. And now I have a new friend to see when I visit the city. We also hit up a dispensary because Jalen wanted to indulge a little. I mean, who can blame him? The next day, we mostly just chilled because the concert we were still recovering from. But that night, we got dinner with some of my family who live near Chicago. We got pizza and wings, and it was really nice to catch up with them before heading home to good old Memphis. Home sweet home. And this full vlog will be on my YouTube.